Hey there, YouTube. I'm here with Relic Kid, and we are in Rutherfordton, North Carolina, doing what's kind of become a little bit of a tradition. We've ended up doing a spooky video every Halloween so far, and I think we're going to do one this year. It's actually Halloween today, so we're a little late getting this up, but we've had a lot going on, so we wanted to get it in anyway. You can maybe see that there's some ghosts over there. We're in Rutherfordton, North Carolina, near the downtown, on the junction of South Main Street and Charlotte Street, where there's currently a Domino's Pizza and Rutherfordton Town Hall. But at the end of the last century before last, actually, the 19th century, 1800s, the county jail stood right up here. And one of the more famous legends is about a man named Dan. I don't recall the last name, but he was hung there for the murder of an 8-year-old girl in the county. And a lot of the story says that perhaps he was wrongly convicted, that there may have been some conspiracies against him, and justice was miscarried. So he was hung outside the jail, and when they hung him, a shadow appeared on the wall of the jail, of the rope and the hanged man, and when they cut him down, it stayed. And it was there for many years. It's recorded. I think there may even be some old pictures of it out there. And it stayed until they eventually had to tear down the jail. And currently, it's been replaced with the City Hall here and the Domino's. But it's a well-known, well-documented story. The shadow persisted for decades, until fairly recently when it was all torn down. Pretty spooky and pretty interesting. What do you think, Relic Kid? Okay.
Yeah.
We got some more we're going to show you, so hang in there. So we're sort of continuing our tour of haunted Western, spooky, maybe not haunted, Western North Carolina stops today with Reddit Kid. Currently, we're at the Brown Mountain Overlook on US 181, north of Morganton, North Carolina. And this is the spot where you can, one of the spots, probably the most popular spot where you can see the Brown Mountain lights.
Which we filmed a Halloween video last year. This is where we filmed it.
That's Brown Mountain right there, that kind of flat-ish mountain, and typically over against that ridge line is where you would see the lights if you were here. So this is what it looks like in the daytime. Usually when you see it, people are filming at night. If you want to see the lights and what it looks like up here at night, check out our Brown Mountain Lights video from last Halloween. But this is it in the daytime, and it's actually Halloween today, so it's a perfect time to see it, but not at 3 in the afternoon. But we're on our way to somewhere, and this happened to be along the journey. Be a good place to fish. So we are at St. John's Episcopal Church, Valle, Crucis, North Carolina, near Boone. Cemetery. There's the church building. Very pretty. built in 1862, and the legend has it that when this church was first built, and people were settling in this valley here, some of the local settlers were found dead in the woods, mutilated, mauled to death by animals, and supposedly the pastor of this church at the time blamed it on a demon dog that he said was in the area. Now this church is back in the woods a good bit. Hard to get to, but it's a beautiful ride. It's certainly worth the journey. But since then, people have come out here to see the demon dog, and the legend persists that occasionally the demon dog doesn't like sightseers coming out here. Occasionally he'll jump out from behind one of these tombstones and chase people, and that even when you're in your car and going 60 or 70 miles an hour, he can go just as fast, and he won't leave you alone or disappear till you get out of the area and away from the church. I haven't seen a demon dog yet. We did hear some rather ferocious barking right when we got out of the car.
And there was a sign that said beware of the dog, so I don't know if that's somebody being humorous or if they actually have a dog.
Yeah. We may try and film it, but over here there's a sign that says beware of the dog. That could be the demon dog.
Somebody tamed it.
So it's an interesting story where we've got, 19th century settlers mauled to death and found in the woods without a real explanation. Religious superstition, blaming it on demon dog, and then subsequent sightings since then, allegedly with lots of witnesses of the demon dog appearing. Even if we don't see the demon dog, I'd say this was worth the drive because it's pretty cool out here. It's beautiful. Look here, this old church is so old, still got an outhouse. We can check that out. It's back to church. Hard to imagine a prettier spot. Looks like it'd be some really good fishing potentially in the river on the way in. So yeah, here's the outhouse. Looks like it's overrun with squirrels and such. But there it is. No moon on the door. But it's a functional outhouse. Woo. One of them just marked with stones. Some of the earlier ones. I don't know which tombstone the dog hides behind.
It depends on the angle the person's coming from.
Probably. I have yet to see a demon dog. Which I'm kind of glad of, really. I'm all for going to see the demon dog church, but I don't necessarily want to meet the dog himself. Look at that deer right there. No demon dog. But there is a deer at the church. It's a little doe, it's a young one. There ought to be some more right behind it that we're just not quite seeing yet. So we're heading out. This is our last
spooky from this direction.
Last chance to see the demon dog. So we're rolling the camera as we leave, just in case. Just in case.
Well, just there was an awfully square-shaped stone. Just be right with the stone in the woods.
Spooky barn. And there's the deer. Look at the deer.
Look at how he's gotten bright.
Oh. Here's the demon dog. There's the demon dog right there. This is the demon dog.